Dude, I went to this really fancy restaurant one time, and it was one of those like really fancy restaurants where you all get the course, like you have to all arrive at like the same time, and you all get your food at the same time. And then he explains what it is and stuff. It was like completely excessive. And it was just ridiculously expensive. Shapiro took me there.
Of course he did, yeah, of course, yeah.
Our realtor friend. And so we're sitting at this table, and there's like 6 seats, and we're all eating this food. And there's like 11 courses. It's like endless. And I'm like, no, this is great. And it's like a Thai-Japanese fusion. It's really good, really, really good. And we're eating, and then we get to the end of the course where he does red curry and green curry, both of them. And it's like a really fancy version of it. But it's kind of like a small bowl, not like this small, maybe like double this.
Okay.
And then he said like, okay guys, before dessert, you can get as many refills as you want.
Oh no.
And boy, did I hold everyone hostage. People wanted to go home. It was so bad. And so I had both the cups, and I was like, more. And I had the second cup, and I was like,
does it have rice with it? Or you just,
yeah, rice.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, can I have more? He's like, third one. So bear in mind, the chef, he looks like a cat. He's quite big. And he looked like, yeah, more. He's like, it's good, right? It's good. And so I'm the only person who asked for 2. But I didn't stop at 2. I didn't stop at 3. I didn't stop at 4. I went for 7 portions of this.
No, you did not.
And I was disgustingly full because I knew I was paying. Dude, it was ridiculous. It was like $400. It was absurd.
Was it per serving?
No, $400 total for the course.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting my money's worth. I got taken to this restaurant. I did not know I was paying. I was paying for my portion.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
At least you got value. Yeah.
Brother, it was so bad because everyone clearly wanted to leave or get the dessert so badly. And even some of the other the chef didn't mind. He was loving it that I was like, more. But everyone else wanted to so badly move on. The other staff were like, really? Hontoni? And he's like, no, let him have more.
Let the boy eat.
So I just kept eating, and it was so good. And I got to the 7th one, and I was like, finally, like I couldn't.
Did you eat dessert?
Yeah, of course I ate dessert.
Crazy, mate.
And then he was like, I was so full, it hurt. And then he's like, dessert. I was like, I'm ready.
Oh my! See, when he brings out the green and red, I just push it away.
Yeah.
I go, no, I'm saving my room for alcohol.
It wasn't even that much, but I was like, you know what? This is such an expensive. Honestly, it could have been 10 quid, and I would have done the same. I'm just copiing.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, I was like, all right, if I'm paying a small inheritance, I'm going to make this worth it.
I don't go out to eat with Shapiro anymore.
He likes.
Last time I went out with lunch with him, or his dinner, we set it all up, and he was like, I'm going to show you one of the best Chinese places. It's going to be so good. You're going to love it. You're just going to absolutely love it.
You have to pay $400.
It wasn't even that. I ate it. It was very good, but I had the same kind of stomach pain that I'm having right now. Although it can't be the same because I was like,
take a portfolio guy. Look, he's a phenomenal realtor.
He is really good, and he knows his and. We eat this. It's like it's some sort of a skewered meat, but I can't tell what meat it was because there was 8 pounds of spice on it. It was really good. But it was like all the real spice.
That sounds amazing.
It was so good. And we went to a craft beer place after that, and I was saying like, this is normally where I accelerate, and I was like, but my stomach, I feel like, he's like, you barely ate, and I was like, yeah, I know. And then I was like, I'm gonna do something unconventional. I'm gonna go home and I'll come back in like 40 minutes. Because my stomach hurts so bad. And I go home and I could barely get up the steps, and I was like crawling up there, and I opened the door and Yuki's like, what's wrong? And I was like, my stomach, it really hurts. Something's wrong. And then I go to the bedroom and I lay on the bed, and she's like, get off the bed, it's dirty. So I lay on the floor. I have to lay on the floor of my own home. And that's when I had appendicitis, and the hospital, the ambulance had to come and pick me up from my house.
I thought you were going to say the bar was so expensive you had appendicitis from it.
I wish I could make. He still billed me later. He was like, you didn't pay for your bill.